Hey there, in this video, I'm going to show you how to come up with a bank of hooks that you can use for your copy, for your Instagram, for wherever it is that you need some hooks. Now, in this example, I'm going to be talking about Instagram. So here, the first thing I'm start with is I want you to help me come up with 50 good hooks. I want the hooks to be scroll stopping. So don't start with, hi, my name is so-and-so, or a picture of this, or imagine this. I'm thinking of some of the ones I've seen it do a lot of. I don't want you to use overused cliches either. I want the hooks to be interesting, something with a pattern interrupt that speaks to my audience at a deep level. I want it to be either one, funny and entertain them while still being pertinent to the rest of the reel, or two, make them think about what they want to know more, but either way, I want it to be something they can relate to or would be interesting for them. So a few things here. One, I'm identifying how many hooks I want, 50. I'm not expecting to get 50 good ones right off the bat. We're going to have to go back and forth a little bit. Next is I want it to be scroll stopping, so I'm describing then what that means to me. And also what it doesn't mean. So it doesn't mean overuse cliches, for example. I'm giving it more instruction on what I want to look like. And then down here, I'm telling it what the platform is, the goal of the reel, my program information, and then who my audience is. And then I said, is there anything else you need from me to come up with this bank of hooks? And then I'm going to press enter. Right, so it gave me over 50. And as I looked through it, which it's hard to see now, I started giving it feedback. So get one real quick. So one, ever feel like your to-do list is managing you instead of the other way around? So I said, I like one, but it feels not specific enough, too vague. I like two, but doesn't really paint the picture. So what if your business could run while you're at your kid's soccer game? I do like that one, but I think we can go a little bit deeper. So something like starting with a story, like my kid just scored the winning goal 20 feet away from me and I missed it. So we want something that tells a story, something they want to know more about. Curious to hear how it ends. Open loop. I like 3, except it says discover. So discover the AI secret that turned my 10-hour workday into 10K months. This one, though, I feel like it's comparing apples and oranges instead of a 10-hour workday into a 10-hour work month would have been better, I think. 4, 5, 6, and 8, I said aren't really hooks. So let's look at those. Tired of playing catch up in your business. Let's talk about getting ahead. The moment I realized my business was running me instead of me running it. Burnout and bottom line. Okay, so that one I gave the feedback. They feel like a business talking to another business and also cheesy. I wouldn't go to a friend and say, oh, are you burnt out on bottom line? Here's how AI changed that for me. They look at me like I had lost it. When I say that I want this to relate to my audience, to make them feel something that's not doing it, it's going to sound like every other business account that they're scrolling past. 7 would do better if it was paired with a picture of video of me being sick. That's not really something that I put out. 9 sounds more like an ending than a hook. Let's look at that one. Remember when business was exhausting, not exciting? Let's get back there. Yeah. Today's okay, but doesn't take the picture. So when was the last time you finished work and still had energy for family time? So this one is decent, but if we could, this is if you're painting just in black and white and you want to paint in color instead. So we want to really not only get the picture for them, but also bring up that feeling. So instead I might say something like, your family's at the dinner table, are you? So it's a little bit shorter, but it's still a little bit more powerful in my opinion. 11 and 12 are okay headlines, from endless grind to growth, how AI redefined my workday. But I don't think it would work that. It just doesn't really feel right for Instagram. 13, the day I stopped being an employee in my own company, I would say something like, this was the day, and then pause, and then go from there. Open loop. Okay. And now it's giving me a lot more specific, emotion-filled ones that I'm looking for, and that is how we get more emotion, better hooks from ChatGPT. You can also create a GPT instead of just using a chat. You can also create a GPT, and you'll have less back and forth in the future because you'll have it all trained in the knowledge base. So if you decide to do that, I would take examples that have worked really well for you, that you really like. I would give examples of your voice, give examples of your audience, and put that in the GPT. And there you go. If you like that, you're going to love this. This is AI to 10K, our free workshop that'll help you use AI to earn more on your next launch. So once you register for this, you'll be able to either choose to watch the next live one we have coming up, or you'll be able to watch the replay. And when you go to watch the replay, it'll show up right away for you. You'll be able to use the workshop prompts and everything. Again, you register for AI to 10K. I'll drop the link for that below.